Good morning. We're here at Sozo Life and Wellness in Elizabethton, Tennessee, and I'm Dr. Denise Sammons, and we're here this morning with our friends, Jim and Sandy, and they are going to share with you this morning about some joint injections that Mr. Jim received a few months ago. And if I have this correctly, and if you just correct me if I'm wrong in this, so back in I guess it was 2015, you had bilateral hip replacement.
Yes.
And after that, you said your leg was dragging. Is that correct? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and the pain?
No, it was dragging before the surgery.
Okay.
Okay. And it was really painful, both hips. I had one hip done, and then later, at another time, I had the second hip done.
Okay.
And you noticed I'd get tired.
Okay.
The hips would get tired. But after those injections, especially that first one, I was on the way home in the car, and it quit hurting.
Okay.
So the other one was not long after that, but wasn't that quick.
Okay. And then you told us also that you could, before when you would go walking, that you were having hip issues and pain. And now what happens when you walk?
It doesn't ache or have a problem with it at all anymore.
Good,
So,
great.
And
And then
I'm sleeping too.
And then you came back because you had such great results with your hip. You had a broken and dislocated shoulder in 1993, and you were not able to raise your hand or your arm or do anything at that time. So tell us about that. You came back and got your shoulder done as well?
Yes. That was particularly important to me because naturally I'm left-handed.
Okay.
And it was traumatic at the time. I couldn't do anything.
Right.
And I came back and I got my shoulder done, and I haven't been able to do that since 1992.
All right, guys, look at this. This is amazing. This is just, that is testament. Miss Sandy, what would you like to add to all this? Because I know you're a team, so.
We're a team, have been a long time. The first hip was, I'm going to say instant and amazing. And I really thought it was going to start hurting again. And it hasn't yet. It's still good. The shoulder was 2 injections at the same time. He just injected 2 different spots. And that took 2 weeks. What's 2 weeks? From not being able to lift his shoulder to do whatever he wants pain-free. He could lift it before, but it hurt. And then we came back and had the second hip done, and that was instant relief. And it's still neither hip hurts. They don't wake him up at night, and he does pretty much whatever he wants except run. Was a runner for years. Yeah. So.
And still want to be.
He still wants to be.
Maybe I will.
So what would you say for people out there who are dealing with hip pain or shoulder pain or any kind of joint pain? What would you tell them?
Do something about it. Do
Come
this
here.
what I have done.
Yeah.
Because
Don't wait.
Don't wait. I've always been I guess men have that reputation of, oh, it hurts, but that's okay. I'll put up with it. Don't do that. Okay. It's not worth the time and the trouble.
You got it. So we're very grateful for Jim and Sandy, and I also want to thank Jim as well. Jim was an Army veteran, and he served our country for a year in Vietnam. Back in 69, and I just want to add that in and thank him for his service. We're grateful for all our vets, and you're one of them, so we're very, very grateful, and thank you so much. And thank you for sharing your testimony with the people out here, all right? Okay, you guys have a great day.